So I wanted to spend a few minutes today just kind of giving you an update of where we're at as a church, and also to kind of give you a preview of what we'll be talking about this weekend. First, I would just want to thank everybody for taking the opportunity to fill out the survey. That information is going to be so invaluable to helping us determine how and in what capacity we'll reopen, and then when we'll reopen. And so the task force will be meeting and has met and to kind of make some decisions. And so we hope to be able to share some information very soon about dates and everything. But that information was super valuable. So thank you for taking that time. This Sunday, we're going to acknowledge our graduates who are graduating from high school and college. And so we'll take some time in worship to acknowledge them and all the hard work that's led up to this point in their life. And then also, we will take the opportunity to also acknowledge that this Sunday is Ascension Sunday. In our church calendar, that's the 40 days following Jesus' crucifixion, resurrection. So 40 days from Easter, we celebrate the ascension of the Lord as Jesus ascends into heaven. But he takes the opportunity to build up his disciples before he goes. So we're going to talk a little bit about that in worship on Sunday. In fact, when we talk about it in worship, we need to acknowledge that one of the reasons why Jesus gives that little bit of final words of encouragement and empowerment to the disciples is because he's trying to boost their confidence, let them know that though he's not going to be there with them physically, he has not left them, and he has not left them without the power to do the work he's called them to. Now, I don't know about you, but I can think of a few times in my life where I have struggled with feeling like I am confident to do the work that I'm called to. In fact, one of those times was the time in the days following the birth of our first child. I can remember vividly what it felt like. I mean, we had all these people around us for several days, and then one by one, they began to go home and leave. And then I can remember as the last set of parents and people left, and it was just me and Sherry, I thought to myself, how am I not going to screw this up? You know, God gives us the gifts necessary to do the work he's called us to. He gave me the gift as a parent to take care of our children. But sometimes I think our biggest obstacle to empowerment is a lack of confidence. And that lack of confidence is simply a manifestation of our doubts and our uncertainty and the intimidation and all the other fears that we've been talking about. So as we begin to move more into how does God use us and work within us to do the work he's called us to, it begins with an acceptance, which we talked about last week, and now confidence. Having the confidence to do the work that we've been called, even when it's very difficult work, even when we don't know how to do it. God's there to tell us, you've got this. So I hope you'll join me on Sunday as we talk more about confidence. And I'll share with you the story about a very ordinary woman who did extraordinary things. And she got that confidence to do that from the Holy Spirit. I hope you'll join us on Sunday at 10 a.m. online. Join us on our platform at fumcss.com. Join us on our Facebook page or join us on YouTube channel at FUMC Silent Springs. Hope to see you then.